Hello and welcome to the EDU 25 assignment number 5 example. This video is just to kind of give you a basic idea of what we're looking for in terms of a video that would be put up on the discussion board as you're watching it now. I'm using Camtasia, which is a screen recording software, but again you could use any of those different movie making software programs that I listed on the instructions, so it by no means needs to resemble this. You can instruct on anything you want. It could be a composite of still images that you put together in iMovie or any of those sites again that I listed. So I did this partially just because I wanted to show you the ebook collection and how to use it. So what I'm going to do right now, just in terms of instructing you on how to use the ebook collection, is just to go ahead and open up a web browser. We're going to go to the library's homepage. So library.depaul.edu is the URL. And once we're at the library's homepage, we want to go down to the Books, Videos, and Music tab, which should be open for you. We'll click on the link for ebooks. And once we've selected that link, basically what we're seeing right here is a different collection of books. So different libraries, essentially. We've got the Books 24x7 collection, and then we also have the Safari Textbooks Online. Both of these are great collections for being able to search for technology, resource, and reference books. We'll take a look at both, but let's take a look at Books 24x7 first. This is going to prompt you for your Campus Connect user ID and password. This page is a little bit glitchy, so when you see this page for the first time, it most likely is going to ask for you to agree to those terms and service. But once you've agreed to those terms and service, you can now easily search for any book on any topic. So for example, if you were doing the portfolio assignment and you were having difficulty with the Excel section, we could go ahead and search for Excel 2007 if that was the version that we were working with. You could also search Excel for Mac, or 2008 if you were working on a Mac, Excel 2010 if you had the newest PC version of Excel, etc. So I put in a pretty general search of just Excel 2007, and you'll see that it's returned quite a few results. So we've got some more advanced books right here. As we scroll down, we've got more general ones, for example just one about charting, and then a good general resource book right here, part of the Dummy series. And we've got pages of these results. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this Excel 2007 Bible just because it's right here and just kind of show you how you would use these ebooks. Once I've selected that book, we have all of the chapters here, and each chapter is hyperlinked. So if I was able to scan the table of contents right here and find a chapter on conditional formatting, I could click right to that. But with all of these books, we could also scroll down and use the index just like we would with an actual physical book. So I would go to the C section of the index and essentially scan through until I'm able to find conditional formatting. And so under conditional formatting, you see that there's a lot of hyperlinks to go to, very specific sections. If I wanted to go to applying, that's going to take me right to the section that's going to tell me what conditional formatting is, and then also, as I just flip through page by page, how to apply that conditional formatting. So this is what the Books 24x7 collection looks for. You can really search for anything you want technology-wise. There's a wide array of results, so if you had just bought an iPad, for example, there should be a few resource books on using the iPad. You'll notice that the Safari Textbook collection is much better in terms of Mac products, so we might do that same iPad search once we go back to the Safari Textbooks collection. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look at the Safari Textbooks instead. I'm going to go back to library.depaul.edu. This is going back a few more steps than we need to, but it's just to kind of remind you of how we got there, which is once we're on the library's homepage, we're just going to go to the Books, Videos, and Music tab, and then once we're there, go to the eBooks link. Now we'll choose our Safari Textbooks Online collection instead. And for example, if you were doing that portfolio assignment using Google Docs, we might want to go ahead and we could do a really wide search of just searching Google, or I might want to go specifically right to Google Docs. And you'll see that the first result that I have right here is a result for Google Docs. Just like the Books 24x7, I can go ahead and click on this selection, and you'll see that I've got the table of contents right here first and foremost. If I want to know potentially how to do like the spreadsheet functionality here, I could scroll down and use the index and potentially go right to the spreadsheeting instructions or sections of this Google Docs book. So again, this is the ebook collection. It is really, really helpful. I will probably throw this in under the portfolio assignment. So you might be viewing this twice, but essentially what we're looking to do is create a video just like I've done right here and post it within the discussion board as you're most likely watching it now. Thanks so much. Email if you have any questions.